In this video, we're uncovering 9 cars that only the most naive buyers would fall for in 2025. These are the models people buy without realizing what they're really getting into. 2025 Fiat 500e. The 2025 Fiat 500e is a small electric vehicle that might initially attract buyers with its funky design and Italian heritage. However, beneath its charming exterior lies a car that is overpriced for what it offers. The 500e has a limited range of around 150 miles, making it impractical for most North American drivers. With this short range, especially compared to other EVs in the market, it's hard to justify the price tag when competitors offer much better performance and range for similar money. While its quirky looks and compact size may appeal to urban dwellers, the 500e lacks performance and interior space. It's far from a practical choice, offering minimal cargo room and a cramped interior that struggles to meet the needs of most drivers. Fiat is a brand that's on life support in the US, with the 500e being the only model they'll sell for 2025. This doesn't inspire much confidence in the brand's future or the availability of parts and service down the road. In fairness, some dealers are offering significant discounts on the 500e, and with state incentives, it can become one of the cheapest EVs available. But even at a lower price, it won't fit the needs of most North American drivers. The limited range, lack of practicality, and Fiat's uncertain future make the 500e a poor choice for anyone looking for a reliable long-term vehicle. Naive buyers might be drawn in by the discounts and design, but they'll quickly find the 500e falls short of their expectations. The 2025 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport might catch the eye of buyers looking for a budget-friendly crossover, but it's a classic case of a vehicle that's been around far too long for its own good. This model has been on the market since 2010, and while it has undergone a few facelifts over the years, underneath it's still the same outdated car. Naive buyers may be drawn to its refreshed exterior, but the reality is that they're buying a design from the early 2000s, with all the limitations that come with it. Despite the new looks, the Outlander Sport is built on the same platform it was originally introduced with, which means its technology, ride quality, and performance are all stuck in the past. You're essentially paying for a car that hasn't evolved much since the Obama administration. What's worse is that Mitsubishi is a brand in decline in the US. There are fewer Mitsubishi dealerships around, and the brand's future in North America is uncertain, as it's part of the Renault-Nissan-Mitsubishi alliance, but lacks a strong presence in the US. This means getting parts, service, or support for your Outlander Sport may become increasingly difficult. Naive buyers who don't research the brand's future might find themselves stuck with a vehicle from a dying brand that's hard to maintain and lacks the modern features and reliability of its competitors. 2025 Buick Envista. The 2025 Buick Envista is a clear sign of how far the brand has fallen from its heyday as a maker of luxury, comfortable land yachts. Once known for producing smooth, well-appointed full-size sedans, Buick now focuses mostly on SUVs trying to look sporty, leaving behind the comfort and refinement the brand was once known for. The Envista is a perfect example of this shift, essentially a repackaged Chevrolet Trax with a fancier badge. Naive buyers may be drawn to the Envista because of its stylish exterior or the Buick name, thinking they're getting something more upscale, but they're really buying a car that's less practical than the Trax it's based on. One of the biggest drawbacks of the Envista is its sloppy rear hatch, making it less practical when it comes to cargo space and ease of use. It may look sleek, but it's less versatile than its Chevrolet counterpart, which is odd considering the higher price tag. Adding to the disappointment is the fact that the Envista comes with a tiny 3-cylinder engine. For a brand like Buick, which once represented a level of semi-premium luxury, that's laughable. Naive buyers might not check under the hood, but they'll quickly realize the Envista's performance doesn't live up to the expectations set by its price or brand. The Envista may appeal to those looking for a stylish crossover, but in reality it's a far cry from the premium experience many expect from Buick. For the price, you're getting a less practical, underpowered vehicle that offers little more than a flashy exterior. It's a car that's more about looks than substance, something that will only become apparent to those who take a deeper look beneath the surface. The 2025 Chevrolet Malibu. The 2025 Chevrolet Malibu might seem like a practical choice for a midsize sedan, offering a comfortable ride and decent fuel efficiency. For the naive buyer, it may appear to be an affordable, stylish option. But the reality is the Malibu is an aging model in a segment that has evolved significantly in recent years, and only the uninformed would overlook its outdated features. While competitors like the Toyota Camry and Honda Accord have received major updates, including modern tech and refreshed interiors, the Malibu has remained largely unchanged. Chevrolet has shifted its focus to SUVs, leaving the Malibu to languish with an uninspiring interior and tech that's years behind what you'll find in more current models. The infotainment system, while functional, lacks the sophistication and user-friendliness of newer systems, and the overall cabin experience feels stuck in the past. Naive buyers might be drawn to the Malibu's low price tag, but they'll quickly realize they're driving a car that feels outdated. In fact, most of the Malibu sales are expected to go to rental companies, not consumers. Dealers aren't expecting many individual buyers for the Malibu, as the demand simply isn't there. The competition has moved on, and while the Malibu might offer a deal for now, it will feel like a car from another time, one that no longer holds up against the modern midsize sedan market. The 2025 Jeep Compass is a prime example of a vehicle that seems to exist solely to capitalize on the Jeep badge, but without delivering any of the brand's renowned off-road capability. Even after scouring the internet, it's nearly impossible to find a genuinely positive review of this vehicle. The Compass has been around since 2016, and aside from some minor cosmetic updates, it hasn't seen any significant changes. Its competitors have surpassed it in every aspect: better fuel efficiency, more attractive design, superior comfort, and greater practicality. Naive buyers might be lured in by the Jeep logo, associating it with rugged off-road adventures. However, the Compass has little in common with the iconic Jeep Wrangler aside from the badge. Its off-road capabilities are minimal at best, and anyone hoping for a true Jeep experience will be sorely disappointed. The Compass struggles to compete even on basic urban functionality, let alone any serious off-road terrain. It's no surprise that many Jeep Compasses are ending up in rental fleets. Dealers seem to have trouble finding individual buyers, especially at its price point, which doesn't offer much value compared to better equipped, more reliable competitors. Naive buyers may think they're getting a Jeep adventure vehicle, but the Compass is more about appearances than substance, leaving much to be desired for anyone who looks beyond the badge. The 2025 Chrysler Pacifica is one of the worst choices in the minivan category, especially when it comes to reliability. While it might seem appealing with its modern features and family-friendly design, its track record for reliability is dismal. Frequent transmission issues, electrical failures, and a long list of costly repairs have made it notorious among minivan owners. Once, the Dodge Grand Caravan was the go-to budget minivan, offering value at a low price despite its own reliability issues. But the Pacifica doesn't have that excuse. Today, it's priced similarly to the Toyota Sienna and Honda Odyssey, two minivans that are far ahead in both reliability and resale value. On top of its mechanical woes, the Pacifica also suffers from paint problems and early rust, making it an even worse investment in the long run. Naive buyers might be lured in by the Pacifica's features and styling, but in the long run, they're making a poor investment. The cost of repairs and the Pacifica's rapid depreciation means you'll end up spending much more than if you'd opted for the more reliable competition. 2025 Ford F-150 Hybrid. The 2025 Ford F-150 Hybrid may seem like a good deal at first glance, offering the best of both worlds: power and fuel efficiency. However, it's a trap for naive buyers. Consumer Reports highlights that it's much less reliable than the average new car, with significant issues in the transmission, drive system, and hybrid components. Many buyers are drawn in by the promise of saving money at the pump, but the truth is, long-term repair costs will likely outweigh any initial savings. You might think you're being smart by going hybrid, but those repair bills will quickly add up, erasing any fuel efficiency benefits. Savvy buyers know better. Ford's hybrid technology, while promising, still lacks the long-term reliability that would make it a smart investment. The F-150 Hybrid offers a shiny package, but the reality is that frequent repairs and maintenance issues can turn it into a costly decision over time. In the end, it's the uninformed buyers who are likely to end up paying the price for this hybrid truck. 2025 Jeep Wrangler 4xe. The 2025 Jeep Wrangler 4xe might catch the eye of those looking to combine the ruggedness of a Jeep with the fuel savings of a hybrid. It promises off-road adventure with hybrid efficiency, offering an estimated 49 miles per gallon equivalent in a total range of 370 miles. For the naive buyer, this might sound like the perfect vehicle, a hybrid that can go anywhere without breaking the bank on gas. But here's the catch. The reality is far more complicated, and only the uninformed would ignore the warning signs. While the Wrangler 4xe sounds like a great deal on the surface, there are significant reliability issues that come with it. Recent reports show concerns about suspension and electronic components, which could lead to expensive repairs down the line. On top of that, the model has been affected by a recall involving fire risks in more than 200,000 Jeep plug-in hybrids. If you think you're getting a deal by cutting fuel costs, you may soon find yourself spending just as much, if not more, on fixing issues that shouldn't have been there in the first place. The truth is, the Wrangler 4xe might appeal to the adventurous spirit, but naive buyers will be blindsided by hidden costs and safety concerns. It's a vehicle that promises savings and performance, but often fails to deliver reliability, turning into an expensive gamble for those who don't do their research. The 2025 Nissan Pathfinder. The 2025 Nissan Pathfinder might look like a rugged, adventure-ready SUV at first glance, with its tough exterior and off-road features. For many, it seems like the perfect blend of family-friendly comfort and rugged capability. But here's where things get tricky. Only naive buyers would assume that the Pathfinder still lives up to its iconic name. The Pathfinder nameplate was once synonymous with body-on-frame ruggedness, especially back in the 90s. It was a go-anywhere, tough-as-nails SUV that could handle both off-road adventures and daily family duties. However, in the past decade, the Pathfinder has completely shifted gears, moving to a unibody design that sacrifices much of the off-road prowess it was once known for. The 2025 Pathfinder may look tough, but it's not the same vehicle from the 90s. The naive buyer might be fooled by the tough styling and think they're getting a modern version of that classic body-on-frame SUV, only to realize that it's more of a crossover with a rugged appearance than an actual off-roading powerhouse. Over the past 10 years, the Pathfinder's performance and reliability have steadily declined. Issues with its transmission, engine, and suspension have been common, leaving many owners disappointed by its lackluster real-world performance. It's no longer the dependable, go-anywhere vehicle it once was. Thanks for watching. If you know any other cars that should be on this list, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and we'll see you in the next video.